Hey everybody, welcome back. Just wanted to do a quick video, just wanted to show you where I'm going to be doing my branch line layout. This is my, well, it used to be my study. It's now just a junk room, as you can see. This, believe it or not, these new houses, this is described as a bedroom. But yeah, you'd have to be pretty small. You'd need a pretty small bed as well. I mean, once you put a bed in here, that's about it. So anyway, moved the computer out of here. We had a bookcase along here, and they're now in a different room, and this room was left empty, so I intend to put my trains in here. So my wife calls it the train room now, so that's what I call it. Yeah, as you can see, obviously it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Got all my stuff in here, some lovely plants growing there, look. Yeah, I think they've seen better days. So anyway, I just thought I'd tell you what I was going to do. Basically, what I've done here, I've altered this door, so this now opens outwards, whereas before it opened inwards here and would finish up about here, and then so this space here was, you know, we obviously couldn't use it, but I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll change the door around so it now opens outwards, so that gives me all that extra room. So this here is going to be where my fiddle yard is. It's not going to be very big because well, being as a branch line, obviously it's not going to have any mainline trains running on it, so it's just going to be small things like you know, 1400 class locos with milk tankers. Passenger service would just be literally one suburban break coach, so that's only going to be very small. Maybe a mixed freight train or something like that, but it doesn't have to be very big. So I'm going to literally sort of end the fiddle yard about here, and then the baseboards are going to run along the wall here, round to the bottom there, round here, and then down this side and finish up here, just inside this sort of alcove here, and this will be where the dairy goes. Then next along here is a Hemyock station, which I'm going to scratch build that, and I'm really looking forward to doing that because that's going to be good. Going to make that out of plasticard. The dairy is going to be the most difficult because I haven't really got many good photos of it, to be honest, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit awkward, but I don't know, I mean, I'll just go by what photos I have got, and then the rest of it I'll just sort of leave to my imagination. So yeah, that's going to run down here. There'll be some various sort of sidings and what have you. That'll come down here. Yeah, I've gone through that, haven't I? Sorry. We're going to have Comstock station over here, and a little bit further down will be a thing called Whitehall Halt, which is just literally a platform. And the rest of it will be sort of scenic. There'll be a little level crossing down here with some houses and what have you. Yeah, about it really. I mean, obviously with a branch line it's just a single track, so you know it's not too complicated. I forgot to mention actually in my first video that both these layouts are 00 gauge. You've probably already worked that out. I had actually put that in the description, but just in case you're wondering, because somebody asked me if one of them was going to be like a different gauge, but I did think about in gauge, but I don't know, it's a bit small. An O gauge is just way too big, so plus expensive. So I thought, well, I'll just go with a 00, and I already had some 00 stuff. I mean, I've had 00 since I was a child, so you know, I'm used to it, so that's what I stuck with. So yeah, that's it. I mean, obviously it's going to be painted. It's going to be like a very light grey colour, if you can see that on there. Turn that over, haven't I? Now September. If I can do it. There we are. That's my calendar. Right, yeah, so it's going to be this very light sort of grey colour. I wanted something fairly neutral. I'm going to change the lighting in here because I've got one of those silly energy saving bulbs up there, which is absolute rubbish. So I'm going to put some decent sort of LED lights in here. So that should improve things. But yeah, it just needs painting. Obviously it's going to take long because it's only a small room. I'm going to have some backboards on there as well, which I'm going to have some sort of back scene on. Don't quite know what yet, but I'll think of something. So yeah, that's about it really. If you look out the window here, you can see my garage there. That is where my other layout's going. And there's just there is a door, and that's going to be where I'll be gaining access from. The up and over door, which you can't see, well you can just about, that's going to be just sealed up, and the whole thing's going to be insulated. I mean, it's a pretty big space, so it's going to be a nice size layout. Where the door is, I'm just going to have a piece that lifts up, you know. But yeah, I'll show you all that in another video. At the moment, that's full of stuff, more stuff. So I've got to clear that out, and I've got the insulation for it, 100mm thick. So 'cause it's only a 4-inch wall, so I'm going to put that up, and then obviously plasterboard over the top. And a friend of mine's a plasterer, so he'll be skimming that over for me. It's already got electricity to it, so that's good. Again, the lighting's pretty poor in there, but I'll change all that. But yeah, that's in a future video. I just wanted to show you this before I paint it, because I was going to do the whole, you know, I was going to video the whole thing from start to finish. So literally you're seeing this as it is at the moment, which is just a junk room. But I say, it will be sorted out, and it should be quite nice. The baseboards, by the way, I'm going to make myself. They're going to be plywood, sort of strengthened underneath with some, you know, framework. And I'm going to have point motors and everything, and it is going to be DCC. I did toy with the idea of doing the branch line as just DC, but then I thought, no, I don't know. I'm just going to go with DCC, I think. It does mean converting over a couple of my locos to DCC, which I don't think is going to be too much of a problem. Watched Graham Fulson do his, and it looks okay, so I'm going to have a go at that. Yeah, that's about it really. I'm going to go into more detail of the things I'm going to run on the layout in another video. I've got some other things to show you. You know, like the 14XXs, I've got a few of those that I wanted to show you, and some other stuff. So that's it. So that's the end of part 1, and I'll see you again in part 2 once I've decorated this room and cleared all this mess away. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers now. Bye bye.